How's it going, guys? Sir Teapot here, and today we are doing some more STGU, which is Sir Teapot's gaming update, and this week is the week of May the 13th, and we're going to be covering all the upcoming games for this week, all the biggest news stories from last week that you may have missed, and all the little bits I like to put in between. And this week we're going to be starting off with the upcoming games, and this week we've got Darkwood coming out for the PS4 on the 14th of May, then we've got A Tale of Plague Innocence coming out for PC, PS4 and Xbox One on the 14th, we've got Rage 2 coming out for PC, PS4, Xbox One and... no, that's it, on the 14th, sorry. And then we got Rock of Ages 2, Bigger and Bolder coming out for Switch on the 14th. We've got Technosphere Reloaded coming out for PC on the 15th. We've got Bugsy Paws on Fire coming out for PC, PS4 and Switch on the 16th. We've got Castlevania Anniversary Collection coming out for PC, PS4, Xbox One and Switch on the 16th. We have got Dark Future Blood Red States coming out for PC on May the 16th as well. Then we've got Darkwood coming out on the Switch on the 16th. Then we've got Project Nimbus Complete Edition coming out for the Switch on the 16th. Then we've got Tabletop Gods coming out for PC on the 16th as well. And Darkwood is also coming out on the Xbox One on the 17th. Then we've got Guilty Gear coming out for the PS4 and the Switch on the 17th. Then we've got Guilty Gear also 20th Anniversary Edition though this time, coming out for Switch on the 17th. And we've got another Guilty Gear, Double X, Ancient Core Plus R Switch. It's coming out for the Switch, on the 17th. And that's all the games coming out for this week. And then all the upcoming game to play is going to be Rage 2. And I cannot wait to play Rage 2. It looks like a hell of a lot of fun. I've seen like a lot of like comedy gameplay and stuff like that. It looks like a hell of a really funny game. And the graphics look absolutely gorgeous. The vibrant colours make me really want to play it. It looks absolutely awesome. It looks like it had a Mad Max style. So hopefully it's a lot better than the original one, because the original was a bit of a letdown, but this one looks a lot better, and hopefully it's something good to come out of Bethesda, because after Fallout 76, hopefully we get something good to come out of them. Moving on from that, we've got the Game Pass game to play, which is going to be Graveyard Keeper. If you haven't played Graveyard Keeper or seen it before, I've got a video in it that I played last week, so if you want to watch that above my head, there will be a little card, so you can go check that out. It is such a fun game. It's a bit like STGU kind of style, but you're obviously a graveyard keeper and you're in a town and stuff, and the achievements for it are pretty easy, but you can lose yourself playing this game for hours and hours and hours on end, and you'll end up noticing like it's 5 o'clock in the morning, you're like, oh, where's all my day gone? Moving on from that, we've got the Achievement to Achieve, which is the game as well that I played last week, which I'm pretty sure I played yesterday, is going to be Manual Samuel. It's an achievement called Stairway to the Living Room, and it is to don't fall down the stairs when you are in your house, which is obviously quite a difficult thing if you've seen Manual Samuel before. If you haven't seen it, also above my head, there will be a card for that now if you want to watch that video. It is a 30 gamer score achievement. I believe it's only got by 20-30% of people as well, so if you have got that achievement, down in the description below will be my Twitter. Follow me on Twitter and use the hashtag STGU and tag me in it as well, and I will put it in next week's video as well at the end of the video. Moving on from that, we're going to all the news stories that you may have missed from last week. And starting off the news, we have got EA Access is finally coming to PS4 after about 3-4 years it being exclusive to Xbox One. If you haven't heard of EA Access or never seen it before, it is basically a bundle of all of EA's games from over the years, back to like Xbox 360 games to now. But obviously some of the up-to-date games like Anthem, Battlefield 5 is it now or something like that, and the up-to-date FIFA are all like trials and stuff like that. But other games like from past years and stuff like that, like Battlefield 4, you can just play anytime you want, but it's like £4 a month or something like that. So it's a very good service, and I recommend checking it out if you guys have got a PS4 when that does drop. Moving on from that, we have got Apex Legends is rumoured to be coming to mobile as well in the near future, which would be quite interesting to see, since we have seen it from a lot of other like companies that have made Battle Royale games. Like I'm pretty sure Fortnite's on mobile, I'm pretty sure PUBG is as well. And it probably will run a lot better, since there is a lot less people within the game, since it's only 60 players rather than 100. So hopefully it is a lot more stable than the other games on mobile, and it should be pretty nice to see how it runs as well, because I'm excited to check that out, because it'd be nice to play Apex on the go. Moving on from that, we have got a US senator is trying to push a bill in the US to ban loot boxes in games that are targeted to children, which could be quite interesting for games like Fortnite and stuff like that, because I believe it is not just like if they like play to win kind of style. I'm pretty sure it's cosmetics and everything as well, like loot boxes in general, like trying to push kids to get the parents to spend money on the game when obviously they've already paid money towards the game and stuff like that. So they're trying to like stop that being pushed and stuff like that. So it should be quite interesting to see how that comes into fruition, and if it even does, because it is only a bill that is being pushed It hasn't been passed yet, so we shall see how that happens, see how that comes to fruition in the future, and any updates I will get on that, I will let you guys know. Moving on from that, we have got a new Predator game coming out in 2020. I don't believe we've had a Predator game in a long time. And it is going to be exclusive to the PS4, and it is going to be called Predator Hunting Ground, and it's going to be like the style of Alien Isolation, as I can tell from the trailer and stuff like that for what I've seen, but it does look like a hell of a lot of fun, and I cannot actually wait to play it. And to know that it's actually coming out in 2020 for the PS4 is quite interesting, because that means there is maybe no new PS5 coming out in 2020. It might be coming out a bit later than that, so it should be quite interesting to see when that actually comes out. Moving on from that, we've got the Elder Scrolls tabletop game that Bethesda brought out very recently. I believe it was a couple of months ago. Has now been pulled from shelves completely due to plagiarism accusations from another board game company that has said that the Bethesda board game has used the assets from their game themselves, which is quite interesting to see that Bethesda has actually pulled it from shelves, which means that Bethesda are obviously maybe actually have taken assets from this other game. So it does seem like Bethesda are in a little bit more trouble again, because like they seem to be getting a lot more trouble recently. So could be quite interesting to see where this goes, and I'll keep you up to date as well if there's any more updates on that with lawsuits. Moving on from that, we've got a new Final Fantasy VII trailer released last week, after about 3-4 years of not seeing a trailer, and the trailer looks absolutely gorgeous. The improvements from the trailer that we saw about 3-4 years ago to now look absolutely stunning. The lighting, the graphics, the facial designs, the hair, the weapons, everything just looks crisper and cleaner, and I cannot actually wait to check this out. It looks completely different from what they actually originally envisioned when they released the original trailer, which is probably why they've actually put a lot of time, put it on the back burner for quite a lot of time, because it looks like they may have rebuilt it from the ground up, because it looks so different. But it should be quite interesting to see, and if you guys want me to play that in the near future when it does eventually drop, let me know. And the last bit of news we have got is a classic game is being remade. It is Medieval on the PS4, and it will be coming out in October. And this trailer was released last week. I believe it was on Wednesday or Thursday. I'm not 100% sure which day it was. But if you haven't seen the trailer, go check it out, because it looks absolutely incredible. It literally is a remake of the original Medieval from the PS1, I believe it was, because I used to play it when I was a young kid as well, and it was one of my all-time favourite games. And I'm going to probably pick up a PS4 for this literal game. It looks so much fun. Well, anyway, guys, that's everything to cover from this week. I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I did. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and if you do subscribe, you do become one of my loyal subjects. Anyway, guys, I hope to see you guys in the next video, and peace!